Good morning from Jonesboro, Arkansas, 9:32 a.m., May 12th, 2023. This is, I think, the third video I've done in the last few months about this dealership. I don't want to sound like the marketing arm for this guy, but I watch his website because he sells mostly hybrid and electric cars, which I like, and he's only about 4 hours from me. He's the closest dealership I know of that does this sort of thing, even though he sells some cars that are just yucky poo gas cars. But as my kids used to say, yucky poo. But it's mostly hybrid and electric, which I really like. I don't like the fact he recently started charging a $300 dealer fee because Glensane Ford, Glensane Chevy, all of them in the Northeast Arkansas area, Paragould, Kennett, Missouri, they're the only dealership I know of now that doesn't do that. And they never have unless they started recently. So it made him unique. So now he's only unique in one area. He sells mainly hybrid and electric cars. He was unique in two areas. But finally, a poor man's Tesla. One even I could afford. A 2013 model, but man, it's got a lot of miles. Look at this. 136,000 miles right there. Completely out of warranty, even though it's been checked thoroughly by these guys, by his maintenance crew. But man, if anything went wrong with it, oh my gosh, it would cost. There's not much that can go wrong with electric cars, but if something does, the few components it does have, it costs a lot of money to fix them. But still, this is very tempting. Very tempting. I could sell my car and buy this, and I could actually afford it, even though I'm a poor man. But look at this beautiful car. Somebody out there could use this. Somebody that's like me who wants a Tesla really bad, but there's just no way they can afford a slightly used one. I cannot afford a slightly used Tesla. I could afford it, but I can't afford it. Those of you that are financially responsible know exactly what I mean. I could buy one for $35,000, $38,000. It would not get repoed. It would not get repossessed. But still, I can't afford it. I can't afford this. Look at that beautiful blue. Look at that. I even like the black wheels, and I normally don't. But it has, in real world, probably about 190 mile range. And look at 136,500 miles. Jeez. But the Model S, I think, is without a doubt, the best looking car Tesla has ever made. I mean, it's just a beautiful car. I don't care for the looks of the Model 3 or the Model A. The Model 3 or the Model Y. That's what I was trying to say. Now, the one with the DeLorean style doors, that looks kind of sharp. Look at this, 90%, 165 miles. It's about 180 miles. I'm thinking 180, 190 miles in this car. I don't know. If he would match what CarMax told me they'd give me for my vote, it'd be tempting. But I don't know. I'd be a little bit worried. Something would happen. But this is a good deal. Somebody out there can use it. According to Carfax, it's a great value. And in case you want to pause and look at all the features, there you go. Now that you've unpaused, let's go back up here and look at the Carfax. I'm just curious. They say the value should be $23,380. This dealership seems to be very reasonable in his pricing. That's another reason I like him. He seems very reasonable in his pricing. Just remember, you've got to add $300 to the price to get what I would call the true price. But of course, that's with any dealership. He's just doing what every other dealership does. I'm not going to criticize him for it. I'm just going to say, man, I wish it. That's the reason I like Glensane. They don't charge a dealer fee. And maybe they've upped the price as $300 a car. I don't care. It's just the psychological aspect of it. But anyway, that's just me. But here you go. You can pause this and look at this closer if you want to. It's been damaged, but it wasn't much or to have a salvage title. My vote has been in a wreck, and it had a little bit of damage to it, but it don't have a salvage title either. Or rebuilt title, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, this is a good deal. Somebody could use this. But it's in beautiful Franklin, Tennessee, as he calls it. We're going to spend a few days in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg here soon. And we're actually spending the night in Franklin. It's a Tuesday night. But I don't know if we'll have a chance to go by and look at his lot because we'll be heading out so early. But anyway, alright, y'all go get this. Bye.